Hello there. Welcome to my video on my first full year review. So this review is going from the 1st of July to the 30th of June. It matches up really nicely with the Australian financial year. So this year we pay all our tax on, so it's really good for determining income. At the same time, it also matches up really well with the US school year, where the majority of my products are actually sold within there. So why I may rehash some of the points I've covered in some earlier videos. This will be basically end of perspective review and what I think I've got to do going forward. Some of the changes that happened since we started the store, as we all know, we've all got new banners. So I've designed my new banner on there and my new store layout. I've gone through and added significantly more information than I did on my old store because now it's visible. And I've got to start looking at how I customize this sort of space. I think things like back to school will take precedent coming up, and I'll refer on that. What I learned through the first year is actually the different individual products at different times of the year. So all my products are evergreen. They can be purchased all year round. I do not have any seasonal or, as I guess, special events actually within my store this time because I really didn't consider them. They're not the resources I normally make for my classes. So I didn't go out of my way to make them. And also a lot of those different focuses, we don't have as many in Australia. So if we have a look at my data, so over the year, I've sold 1,748 particular products. You see it started off very slow. I did not have as many products on here, products in the store, but essentially, if you look at my other videos, I started very slowly and slowly over time. About here, I started having a decent amount of products. Let's again get up to about 50 products here and slowly built over time. What I obviously didn't know was the very importance of back to school. So this year, I'm going to be a lot more prepared for back to school. In the US, around the August into July, I'm going to have a lot more bundles, a lot more complete units for people to buy. And I pretty much missed that last year when I was doing, because I set my store up and I didn't have many products available for that. And what I obviously, we've got a nice steady curve of sales around through the Christmas period, which not much gets sold. And then obviously the back to school period here. I sold 32 products on that day, and slowly it's been tapering off as the year comes to an end. I cater to two different markets, and they balance out each other, which is quite nice. I'm Australian, so I have lots of resources to sell very well in Australia, but though 80% of my sales come from the US, and that's my primary market, so it's simply bigger. But the advantage of the Australian market is we have our Christmas break here. We've got usually about 6 weeks off, depending on the state. Across Australia, it's all different, like other parts of the world, but I still get US sales. So this time of year, while the US is winding down, I'm still getting sales from Australia. We have usually a 2-week or 3-week break in the middle of the year across Australia. Therefore, when the US is in hiatus, I'm still getting some sales and ticking my store over, which I think's a nice balance with each one. For the majority of the year, I ranked in the 97th or the 98th percentile, which I think is really good for a first year. I think getting higher than that's actually a lot of hard work. My conversions and my designs, and I've just gone through another video. I link it at the end here. I show how I do my particular product designs. So 100% conversion. Hey, that was a good day. But generally, very low conversion here. And as I altered and changed my product descriptions, my conversions did actually increase with there. On average, I got 8.3%. Though if I look at most of my products, they're about 15%. A lot of my products are 100%. Then obviously are products that people don't look at because I've got, I think, 900 and products when I do this video. I think 900 odd. I think 970. I can't actually tell from this view. Let's go product listings. I have 969 products at this point. I've uploaded a couple over the last few days. Currently working on a massive medieval, basically a whole long-term unit, which 10-week medieval unit. I'm going to do that and get ready back for return to school. So the conversions are fairly consistent along the way, with a few ups and downs on there. So that's been positive, and that's something I want to improve. What I do want to improve is my views. So while I'm getting really conversions, I'm really working on improving my views. And the only way I can do views is actually get more traffic on that. So not many views early on because I didn't have many products. So that's important to get lots and lots of products. As I say, the magic number, it was about 50. But as I got over the 100 or 200, obviously the amount of views increased. And then I've got a great opportunity to turn those into particular sales. And obviously we see the dips up and down, back to school, view per day. Like I said, not many products here, and we can see it built and wind down at the end of the school year. How I get extra views, I'm now actively going. I've got my blog page, which I've got to work on and develop. So I've got my blog page on there, to which I talk about, promote more products. But hopefully then I do get a lot of people linked, and hopefully they go visit my store, or they get more details of how do we actually do that. I've also moved working on using Pinterest as well. So I've been posting lots of links in my previews off to Pinterest to try and generate some links. Looking at some other people, they get thousands of views. I mean, hundreds of views or monthly views. Like I said, it's a long-term process, and hopefully that'll generate more interest and more links to my particular products. So increasing views is a big focus I'm working on for the next 12 months. We'll see how we go at that point. I looked at units sold, conversions, units sold by 1,700, so I want to increase that, and earnings. So the earnings obviously quite small. As I get more products, my daily earnings increased. And then obviously coming back into the new year after Christmas, I get fairly consistent sales. I occasionally get some good days, $100 days. Usually it's when one person or someone bought a bundle. So to increase this figure is what we're all here about, is important. The only way I can do that is increase the number of views and maintain my conversion. So if I get more views in there, I know I'm going to be able to sell more particular products. I'm going to continue making more products so I can increase my earnings. So what I've learned is I've got to build more bundles. So I've got to get more bundles together. When they sell, obviously I sell a lot of resources in one hit. So I'm concentrating over the summer building those bundles to try and increase that. My target, I'd like to at least a 20% increase. Ideally, I'd like to get to $10,000 in earnings. That would be brilliant. That's actually my main target, to get that amount. The reason that amount is that then covers my extra mortgage payments. It's one of the reasons why I started this store, is so I can help pay off the house a lot quicker and free up that money for my family as to do different things. So I hope you found this interesting. Like I said, it's been a learning curve for the first year, but I'm saying views and product design is really important. And you can see from my results, as I've changed those, what's the last thing? Preview videos. And we can see when I start adding some preview videos to those products, I'm actually increasing the amount of the number of products that got previews on them. It takes a bit of time doing the video, but I think once I make one, obviously I can roll it out over all my different product lines. So have a go. If you got any questions, certainly do email me or comment below. And yeah, good luck with your store. Thank you.